When I was diagnosed with cancer last year, I was asymptomatic. I felt great. I wouldn't have found out if I didn't do a voluntary screening. Take charge of your health, go to the doctor, be proactive with your health.
This was awesome. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Halo News family? Welcome to another episode of the Can We Talk podcast, our show where we talk to dope people in the community doing dope things, and where we have hot topics, news you can use, and feel-good stories, all to fill you up for your news enrichment and edification, right? I'm your host, Janey Tate, founder of Halo News and the host of the Can We Talk podcast, and I am so happy to be here with you guys today. I just want to say sorry. We had a few technical issues. We usually start the show at 5:30, so my apologies, guys. Like I just when things aren't going right, I'll be so frazzled back here. But shout out to my producer and our team who helped me get things going. So y'all know I'm looking forward to today's show. Hey, what Broadway said? Yeah, what Broadway? Hey, Mr. Broadway, you talking? We will listen. Hey. What's up, iBraid in the chat? Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in. Definitely give us some love and some energy in the chat. Y'all know I love that. Today I'm all sparkled out. I got my sparkle shirt. I just wanted to be a little fancy today for our guest today. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into the show. I want to make sure we have this conversation because y'all already know the Broward County Animal Care Center is a friend of the Can We Talk podcast, and we love having them on when they have great things and great information to share with the community. So without further ado, I would love to jump into our first guest of the day, Mr. Modesto Mercedes. Hey there, Modesto.
Hey there. Thank you for having me. Thank you for bringing the sparkles to today's conversation. We do appreciate putting animal care at the front, front and center in the community. So we do appreciate it. I'm happy to be on with you today.
No, thank you so much, Modesto. Of course, like I said, apologies, we got a little bit late, but that just means we get to kick off the show with our amazing guest. So thank you for coming on today.
Thank you again. Thank you for having us.
No, of course. And let's just get right into it because you guys over there, Broward County Animal Care, always have like really cool things going on. And it's something going on with like pet tags and things that people should know for their pets. And so, Modesto, let us know, why you guys wanted to come on today to talk about Broward County's pet registration program.
Yeah, so pet registration is a, key component to making sure animals are identified. We have so many animals here who unfortunately show up at our door without proper identification, and unfortunately results in them spending months at a time with us while we try and find a home, because as a result of them not having identification, we were unable to find their original home. So pet registration is important to us, and that's why we feel the need to try and get as much information out, educate the community as much as possible so that everyone's aware of the impact and importance of pet registration.
Oh, great. And so you guys have something called a pet tag for life. Like, what exactly is a tag for life? And what should we know about the county's pet registration program?
So yeah, tag for life essentially means your pet's going to get one lifetime registration tag for the duration of their life, instead of getting a new one every year. In Broward County, every dog and cat over the age of 4 months must be registered and vaccinated for rabies. This is not optional. This is a requirement. So again, the tag is just kind of one half of the compliancy required for dogs and cats here in this county. And the tag effectively will link that pet to you in our database. So if they were ever to go missing, show up at our door, and they have that tag on, we can quickly identify them and get them home right away.
Nice. And so if someone doesn't have a tag for their pet, is there like consequences or any risk or are there any fees associated with that?
So yeah, failing to renew or purchase a registration tag and vaccinate a dog and cat can result in citations to the pet owners. But most importantly, like I mentioned before, not having that registration, in the event an animal goes missing and shows up here, that in and of itself is a major consequence for the animal, most importantly, and for the family as well that lost their companion. So yes, there is a citation aspect to failing to renew this registration and also having your pet vaccinated against rabies. But the
Mm.
importance really lies with having your animal vaccinated and protected with a license. Rabies can be deadly. It is preventable. So registration is about safety as much as it is about compliance.
Oh, that's what's up. I mean, and I've been seeing cases with rabies in the news and stuff like that. So people definitely want to make sure if this is going to be some type of help in that regard, like we definitely want to do that and get our pets safe.
Right.
A lot of folks in our community rescue pets or take them in from friends. How can pet tags .broward.org make it easy for them to register and protect their pets?
So yeah, the site makes it very easy. It's fast and convenient to register or renew your tag if you already have it. It allows you to update your information, your address, the critical information that we would need in case your animal were to go missing and found its way to us. So it allows you to do all of that in one main hub. And again, this is the utmost importance to our animals to make sure that they are protected. They don't have a voice. So this is what we have in place to be able to be the voice for them, making sure that their identification is up to date, home address is up to date, phone numbers are up to date, so that we can quickly reunite them with their pet owners.
Oh, that's what's up. And Modesto, just in some of my research and talking, to a Broward County Animal Care, I found out that there are a lot of like discounts and perks to having a pet tag. So can you break down what some of those perks are for people who have our furry members of their family?
Yeah, so actually, effective May 1st, we updated our fee schedule to make pet registration a little more seamless, less confusing. So, as of right now, if your pet has a microchip, you automatically qualify for a reduced rate of $25. Of course, if the pet is not microchip, the cost of that registration is $55. So we have that discount kind of baked into the fee schedule already if your animal has been microchipped. And if your animal hasn't been microchipped just yet, Broward Animal Care does host monthly wellness clinics where they offer these microchips for free.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so
great.
it's a great tool for anyone that's interested, hasn't really heard much about microchipping. This is a free resource that we are trying to push to get as many animals microchipped as possible, because again, identification is key. So that discount is already baked into that fee schedule. If your animal is microchipped, they would automatically qualify for that $25 fee.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for breaking that down. And
Of course.
Modesto, before I let you go, is there any final thoughts, any messaging or information that you want the community to know before we let you go? And then also too, make sure you plug any information or websites or social media that people should know about.
Right. So yeah, primarily the message we want to communicate to the community is make sure you're doing your part to register your animal. You're vaccinating them to ensure that we're not adding to any public crisis or health crisis that are around. And microchipping. When you have free resources, it's important and to take advantage of these resources to make sure your animal is clearly identified, reducing the time that they could potentially spend at a facility like ours. So, microchipping is key, registration is key, and we're doing our part to make it as easy, as seamless as possible for our community members.
Love
For
it.
more information on registering your animals and pricing, our folks can always visit us at pettags.broward.org. And there's a ton of information there as far as pricing is concerned, several links for them to register their animals online at a local animal hospital that is approved to sell those tags or here at our facility.
Love it, love it, love it. And if you guys are looking at the screen, I was sharing their social media page too. That's a really good resource hub to get a lot of information about what Modesto is talking about, and also to just Broward County Animal Care as a whole. Modesto, I think this is our first time doing an interview, but this better not be the last. You are now jumped in. You are a friend of the show, so please come back, share any
Absolutely.
information that you have about what's going on with Broward County Animal Care. We love to have your team on and break things down for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Mm.
appreciate you having us. And like I said, thank you for bringing the sparkles. It makes us feel important.
Yes, of course, of course. You guys are a friend of the show, and always we love supporting Broward County Animal Care. Also, too, every week we do a pet crush of the week. We show people in the community what dogs you guys have at the shelter that are up, or dogs or pets, or I think we do cats too, but mainly dogs that are
Awesome.
up for
Okay.
adoption. So you guys make sure y'all look out for our pet crush of the week feature on High Low News' social
Absolutely.
media pages. Again, Modesto, thank you for coming on. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it. And y'all get your pets tagged, okay? It's
me. Get your
discounts and
pets tagged
benefits.
and microchipped.
Yeah. Wait, is microchip, that's the same thing as a pet tag?
No, so microchip is actually a device smaller than a grain of rice that's actually embedded in your pet. A lot of people think there's a GPS feature to this. That's not the case. It just allows
Oh,
us to scan your animal upon entry to a facility like ours, and there's a number that's associated with a company. So there's a lot of databases that would have your own information already linked to that number. So we could always scan that pet, find that information, and reunite them with their pet owners. But if they have that registration tag visible, that would be the quickest and easiest way to get them back home.
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, thanks for breaking down the difference of that, Modesto.
Of
I didn't
course.
know. I thought
My
it was all
pleasure.
like the same thing.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you again for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Shout out to Broward County Animal Care and their things going on over there. Look, Zach, I still ended up putting you on the stage by mistake. Shout out to Zachary Rickens over there at the Broward County Animal Care, head of their communications and marketing over there at the center. We love him and all the work that they're doing. My friends ran away and never came back, but microchip and find them. That's true. That's true. Y'all. So definitely want to just say, JJ and Alexis, that's all I'm gonna say to my friends right now. When I say before I got on this thing, I was going through it and just some things came together with my technical issues and some other issues. but we are better now. Okay. We are better now. We are happy to be on this show today. Feeling good, feeling great. That's why I put my sparkles on because sometimes, even when your mood ain't the best, sometimes you gotta sometimes dress for the mood that you want to be in, even if you're not even in that mood right now. So this is one of my little shirts. I used to club in this shirt when I used to club many moons ago on South Beach. Oh, look at the numbers jumping up. Look at God. All of the things. So yeah, y'all, I am so happy to be on here today. Hey, mama. Hey, 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 girl. Today we have a cool show. It won't be too quick because I gotta go pick up my laptop from Best Buy. Them girls got my laptop and they had it for 2 days. And y'all already know anybody who does business and have any issues with their laptop. If you don't got built in, that's the thing I miss about have being in corporate America, being able to just take my laptop to the tech guy and getting my thing back in a few hours. I had to drop her off yesterday. She spent the night. Now I got to go pick her up tonight. And I'm like, 2 days without my main laptop has been hell. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Tantis. So I'm just like, I gotta go get my laptop by 7:40. The store close at 8. So we gonna, but we got a little, we got some things to get into today. We got some things to get in today. So y'all know we got our first segment up, and it's called News You Can Use. Let's get into our graphics made by our producer, Ashley J. Hey. And where is it? Hey, so up first on our news you can use run a show. We are gonna pull up this story. Let's share this tag and let's show y'all what's going on so y'all can see what I can see. Share this tab. So who's from here and who's just got here? Residency check of Miami mayoral candidates. Ooh, child. We asked that question at my town hall debate. Love the sparkles, my star. Oh, thank you, Auntie Lori. I love it, love it, love it. It's a family affair today. All my family and friends is watching today. I love y'all for supporting Can We Talk podcast. So the first story up is who's from here and who's not from here. Shout out to the Miami Times. 2 dozen candidates are competing for uh three Miami posts this election. They span professions and political lanes, and they blogged very different amounts of time actually living in the city and districts they are hoping to represent. So this is interesting because a lot of times you'll have people who run for office. Hey, what you mean? Show is I don't know if that's a reference to friend, but yeah. So a lot of times the reason why this is important, I wanted to bring this up because a lot of times people run for office and they don't even be living in your city or they haven't lived there for a very long time. And so this article kind of breaks down who's been here and who hasn't been here. And the newest entry is entrepreneur Christian Cevallos, who moved from unincorporated Kendall in September of 2024, just weeks before qualifying. He previously lived in Hammocks area, roughly 25 miles from Miami. Attorney Kenneth J. DeSantis, who says he's related to Governor Ron DeSantis, knew it, moved to Miami in June 2024, about 18 months in unincorporated Kendall. He first relocated from Kentucky to Palm Beach County in 2021 and cast his first Florida ballot last November. So we got some people. Alyssa Crocker, you just arrived here in April 2024 after stops in Clarence, St. Johns County. She has voted only in 2020 and 2024 elections. Okay, so this is interesting and I was reading through this article that it's a few of these candidates that only been here for a year. Freight and rail conductor Laura Anderson told the city she moved to Miami in February 2023, about 9 months after relocating to Hialeah from Troy, New York. Her voter file lists highly addressed in 2024. She appears to not have voted in Florida since moving. Hmm. The two others have at least 3 years here. Miami-Dade cryptocurrency task force chair Elijah Beaudre. Y'all remember that interview I had with him, and real estate associate June Savage. So y'all just I'm not gonna tell y'all, hey, said your family and friends are here. Oh, yeah. Hey, boo. What's up? Hola, Auntie Claudette. So, and again, as any city of Miami residents or people who know people voting in the city of Miami, just these are things to keep in mind when people are running for office. How long have they lived there? What's their residency? Because the reason why that's telling is because if somebody just came right before qualifying, is giving plant, is giving somebody put you up to it, is giving not serious. Like, how serious are you about the community if you just got here and now you want to run for office? It's just something a little suspect, and it's something that you want to keep in mind when you see people just moving into an area and wanting to run for office. And I'm not saying that they don't have pure intentions, but the history has told us sometimes those people don't have the best intentions. So that's why it's important to know, excuse me, if and when people move into a city and how long they've had residency and what they've done in that community, because it kind of shows you the connection that they have to that city. Let's see what you said. You just can't move in Miami. Think you get the pulse of any neighborhoods. Agreed. That's the thing. You want to people who've been there for a while. They know what's going on. So next story up on the Runner Show, court blocks Miami-Dade from transferring land to the Trump Library. Uh, this is I don't know what they got going on at Miami-Dade College, but why they get it's given they getting some money, something from Trump. And this is allegedly, but why y'all so gung ho about giving Trump this land to do this library? And but a Miami-Dade Circuit Court judge on Tuesday blocked Miami-Dade from transferring property to the state for Donald Trump's presidential library, ensuring that the school keeps the land in its possession until the court issues a final verdict in a lawsuit alleging the institution violated Florida law when its trustees voted to give away prime downtown land. The move marks the first major hurdle for Trump's plan to build a high-rise library in downtown Miami adjacent to the Freedom Tower, which have otherwise swept through two government boards unanimously with no debate or discussion. This is this one is just such an interesting one to me because one, they just so gung ho about it and they just want to move this to go so quickly. Um, and so let's just keep an eye on what they got going on in Miami-Dade College. That's just some information that we wanted to share that a judge blocked it. And people said the irony of them wanting to build the Trump Library next to the Freedom Tower, which some people feel like Trump does not stand for freedom in our country and or has repealed a lot of our freedoms. So very interesting that the Miami-Dade College is moving so bullish about this. Sounds like a huge donation to the school. The arrogance, no one was trying. And that's what's like, I don't want to say that's what it is, but it's giving somebody got some backdoor dealings the way they're going about this. And it seems like a lot of people don't want that library in downtown Miami. So we'll see what goes on with that, and we'll keep an eye on it. But we wanted to share that update with y'all. Moving right along onto the Runner Show. Uh Let's see. Oh, Miami-Dade County launches a new rapid transit system. Uh the Miami-Dade's BRT, and shout out to Gabby, our hard news reporter, Gabby Reed. Miami-Dade's BRT line is launching. Will it serve the communities that need it most? Ooh, yes, God. Come on, Gabby. Y'all can tell I'm just seeing this article for sometimes I don't get a chance to see all the stuff in real time, but yeah, let's see. Let's add it to the screen. He must have promised them something big. That's what it's giving. It's really giving that. So let's get into this new trend because when we had Commissioner Eileen Higgins on, she was talking about some transportation stuff. We have a candidate interview that's going to be coming up with her. We have some other candidates from City of Miami who want us to be able to like just interview them and introduce them to the Highland News audience. So one of the things we talked about was this new bus rapid transit system. So Miami-Dade County is on the verge of launching its ambitious public transit initiative in over a decade. The Metro Express Bus Rapid Transit BRT system officially set to open on October 27th. So that is in 4 days. This 20-mile corridor stretches from Dadeland South Metro Rail Station to Florida City. It represents the longest all-electric BRT service in the nation, according to Miami Weekly. The Metro Express BRT line will offer Wi-Fi, 14 upgraded stations, level boarding, and even advanced traffic management technology such as rail style crossing gates at intersections to stop traffic during peak hours. Okay. The Express BRT project has been years in the making. In August 2018, Miami-Dade County officially selected bus rapid transit as the preferred transportation option for the South Dade corridor. The project secured $100 million in federal funding in May 2020, and the contractor began design and construction in February 2021. It led to an official groundbreaking in June 2021. And the PNP published by the Miami Herald raised concerns many South Dade residents have echoed. While BRT has potential, its real world impact on traffic congestions remain unclear. And so we go on to explain what this means for people in South Dade. But I will say this on the one hand, hey, what's up, Tam Bam? On the one hand, the people who live in South Dade, I don't know if anybody has ever spent any time in South Dade, but getting out of there, baby, is not an easy thing. Like it is, you gotta pay tolls, you way down there, like you going all out of town. So for them to have another option is really great. How and also to connect people from the northern end to the southern end too. However, to the point of our article, and what we're asking is like, it's just more buses. So what is this going to mean when the traffic is already crazy in Miami? First of all, the traffic, oh my, y'all, I was in Miami. Yeah, we need we need that on the north end as well, but they really need it on the south end. It's horrific going down south. You're actually right. Tolls on tolls. Like it honestly, it almost feels like a poor person tax. Like, because if you're a person of a certain income, you got to pay a toll just to get out of South Dade. That's crazy to me. Like, or you're just driving for legit 2 hours on the streets to get out of South Dade if you want to connect to downtown or South Beach, like, or North Dade. Like, that's crazy to me, right? So this is a solution, but only time will tell like what this is going to mean for traffic, and we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But at this point, Miami, and I've heard that the holdup with getting like a better transportation system, especially a rail around the county and to connect the beaches, it's a holdup between the state and federal governments, because the county is ready to go, but there's funding and holdup from the other two levels of government, because one level of government just can't make that decision. Like the county can't make the decision on transportation on their own. They need the state and federal participation. And so there's been holdup. And the crazy thing is, there should have been rails going from Florida City to County Line Road going into Broward County. Like, the transportation needs to be addressed ASAP. I honestly think that's something we all could be united on. Black, white, poor, rich, gay, straight, crooked, in between, handicapped, able-bodied, all of that. We all should be united in Dade County on getting rapid transit, rail, more buses, better transportation, better highways and roads, so that we could get around our city quicker. The traffic in Miami is so effing stupid during rush hour. It takes 2 hours to get from a place that maybe take you an hour to get to. It may take you an hour and a half to get somewhere that may take you 30 minutes to get to. Going from downtown Miami, coming from Overtown to my apartment in Miami, which is North Dade, near the Gold Glaze Exchange, coming from Overtown, it took me an hour during rush hour traffic, when that's generally less than 20-minute drive. That's 3 times the amount. And I'm a person that I work from home, so I can't imagine the people who have to do this every day. Like that. Do better. Do better, Dade County. Do better, Dade County. So another story here on the runner show that I want to switch to is the Crown Act. And shout out to, if you guys, do you guys know what the Crown Act is? Hey, so-called Ab, hey. Let me make this big so y'all can see it. No, that's not what I wanted to do, girlfriend. That's not what. Here you go. Here you go. So the Crown Act, Florida lawmakers refiled the Crown Act to ban hair discrimination. So shout out to Senator Chevron Jones and Democratic leader Fentrice Driscoll out of Tampa. And so they have refiled the Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair Crown Act legislation that seeks to ban discrimination based on texture and protective styles. The Crown Act would make it unlawful to discriminate against people for wearing natural hairstyles such as braids, locks, twists, and bantu knots. If passed, Florida would join 25 other states that have already enacted similar protections. And so the crazy part about this is, I actually thought the Crown Act was something that was a national thing that everybody had to adhere to. So the fact that Florida just getting her act together is kind of interesting to me. But as we've seen some news stories in the past where little kids have been discriminated against, like I saw a news story in the past where a little girl had an afro, and I think she was suspended because the kids behind her couldn't see, and they were saying that her hair was a disruption to the class. Also, too, sometimes in like government jobs, they may not want your hair to be in locks or afro and things like that. And so the crazy thing about that is it's like the natural state, because y'all see the natural state of my long, beautiful hair that's naturally mine that I paid for. Because this is my natural big hair. Because this is my hair that grows out my roots. This is my hair. It's mine. My hair is, oh yes, 26 inches long. This is my hair. That's just saying, but sometimes the hair that naturally grows out of our head is discriminated against. So we have to have laws like this in the United States to say, hey, you can't discriminate against people with natural locks. So shout out to Senator Chevron Jones and Senator, let me see her name again, out of Tampa. Senator, uh, I don't know if she's a senator, but they have her as Democratic House Leader, Fentrice Driscoll, out of Tampa. So shout out to them, and we'll keep an eye on if that gets passed, coming out of Tallahassee. And let's see what's the last story here on the news you can use. Oh, let's look into this No Kings protest. Did y'all get into the No Kings? Did anybody go protest? Did anybody go protest against the Kings? That's crazy. You should be able to wear your hair natural. Exactly. You should. Um, hold up now. Hold up. Okay, okay. We having some issues. If you guys were watching us on Facebook, unfortunately, we having some issues. If you're watching it on my personal page, just go over to the YouTube, go over to um, our Facebook like page. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what's going on over there with her. But back to the No Kings protest in downtown Miami brings crowd to Miami Freedom Tower. So this past weekend, people across the country, including South Florida, came to the No Kings Day parade. Did y'all, side note, did y'all see Donald Trump created that AI video where he had a crown on and he was dropping fake boo-boo on the protesters in the video? And well, it wasn't supposed to be fake boo-boo in the video, but it wasn't real. But it was an AI video where he's flying over protests and dropping shit on the protesters. I was watching it on Monday morning on CNN and shocked. Like, is this what the president of the United States decided to post on social media? That's crazy. You said, okay, let me see. You said, why did I leave my house? I didn't have no dead people were protesting throughout the streets and, and I didn't know what the fuck. And yeah, he pulled up, yeah, and he pulled it definitely. But JJ, so it's crazy. I know where you live, and that's like a downtown area. So I know you probably was like, what is going on, right? And so they're protesting all over South Florida. And so hundreds of people came to the Freedom Tower. So it was salsa dancing, Bad Bunny songs, billowing flags, and chanting. Protesters took over streets around the Torch of Freedom Friendship Monument during Saturday's No King protest in downtown Miami, protesting the direction of the country under President Donald Trump and what organizers call authoritarian policies. Millions of people gathered in communities across the U.S. for a third No Kings demonstration. According to organizers, it was the biggest protest yet, with almost 7 million people attending more than 2,700 rallies in cities, large and small, including the nation's capital, organized by hundreds of coalition partners. So shout out to people keeping their foot on on Donald Trump neck. And at the very least, you know what? I bet it was. You probably was like, what the F? Let me zoom past y'all. What y'all got going on? Um, and so I saw a funny protest sign. I saw it on fucking Doniva page where he said, somebody said, how somebody can't even get their makeup together and out of shape, and they trying to tell us what to do. So that was hilarious. Some of the signs from the No Kings Day protest were just, very, very funny. But Donald Trump was like, I'ma get you girls. And he created his own he created his own video shitting on the people. We honestly, sometimes I feel like we are living in an SNL skit, and I just can't believe sometimes what the president does. Shout out to Godfrey Comedian Godfrey, go check out the That Part podcast interview that we did with comedian Godfrey yesterday. Amazing, amazing interview, really funny. But he made a comment about Donald Trump that I feel like rings true. He's like, Donald Trump, the one thing you do, it's hard to say this. You know what? I'm gonna just say it because it's true. The one thing I do respect about Donald Trump, and this is similar to what Godfrey said, he was just like, Donald Trump is like so no nonsense. If he don't like what you saying, he gonna come at you. He gonna say leave. Like he stands up for himself. He has no, but he enacts his boundaries, right? He be like, I ain't finna play with y'all girls. Like, get out of here. You ugly. You sorry. Get out of here. I could respect the no nonsense. It's just more so in the way that he's doing it. You just don't expect the president of the free world to do what he's doing. Like, I couldn't imagine President Bush, either one of them, Ronald Reagan, definitely not a Clinton or Obama, creating an AI video where you drop fecal matter on the people. Like this is the leader of the world. So when you see other people acting crazy, I'm like, this is what the leadership is right now. It's petty as F, but it's hilarious too. But it's also just a sad state of affairs because I will say this, even though I do like Donald Trump's no nonsense attitude and say it how you mean it, I do think there's a certain decorum and respect and dignity that I think the president of the United States should have. And I'm looking forward to the day where we have that again. It makes you miss it because when you see stuff like this, it almost feels like a little kid would do this. Doesn't feel like the person who has their finger on the red button is running the fucking country. So, you know, shout out to the people who were doing a No King's Day protest. And I will say this: I love the fact that people are committed and they're continuing to protest and that's our First Amendment right. That's a right as living in a democracy, so to speak. And so I'm glad that people are saying, you know what, we're not gonna forget about this. So protest, protest, protest. It's our right to do it. But yeah, the man dropped fecal matter on the people's head. Go look at that video if you have not seen it. So ironic after they were shouting, "I will vote for Donald Trump." Ooh, girl. So you saying it was the Spanish girls down there protesting? They was down there saying, "I will vote for Donald Trump." Not Donald Trump deporting them and dropping fake fecal matter on them in videos, girl. But we'll let them fight, and y'all go fix it. We'll just let us know when to come and vote. This is not black people's problem. Exactly. I guess his cabinet is actually running the country for him to have this time to think of this crazy stuff. And here's the thing: I don't even think it's Donald Trump telling them. I don't even think Donald Trump is making the video, but I do think he's kind of like, give me something to post, give me something to goop the girls, to get the girls together. And it is hilarious. So that's it in our news you can use segment. Let's move on to our feel good news stories. And while I tee that up, let's get into our graphics. Shout out to producer Ashley J for the beautiful graphics. Feel good stories. Here they go. Hey, so our first feel good story up on the docket is about Florida Memorial. So let's get into it. Shout out to Florida Memorial. They had their homecoming this past weekend. I know they were competing with FAMU. Yep, I'm finding my back business too. Florida Memorial had their homecoming this past weekend. So they're South Florida's only HBCU. I feel bad for Florida Memorial because the girls, I seen people who went to Florida Memorial that went to FAMU's homecoming. Look, next year, I ain't never stepped, what y'all call it, JJ? The highest of the 7 hills, or the tallest of the 7 hills, whatever y'all call FAMU. I ain't never even stepped foot up there. But I can promise you this, next year I'm going to that homecoming because it was lit. Next year, I'm going to that homecoming. I saw something that said, what they do to y'all at FAMU? Because somebody had, I saw a meme on social media said, I don't know what they do to them at FAMU, but I see 47-year-old, 50-year-old people talk about they getting ready to go to FAMU and it looks lit. I don't know what it was about this year's, because I use, anybody from Florida, especially South Florida. Everybody go to FAM, and so many people go to FAM, right? So you gonna see the FAMU homecoming stuff all up and down your timeline. This one just looked extra lit. It was extra lit, and everybody was having a homecoming this weekend. I think it was Spellman and Morehouse, Florida Memorial. I think some schools out there, is it Hampton? One of those schools up there, and I think a school at Hampton. I mean, in where's Hampton? No, I can't even remember. But I think one of the HBCUs in Alabama had theirs. Like, it was so many homecomings happening, but FAMU's took the cake. And then FAMU actually was featured in Vogue magazine for their so they were there during homecoming, and they took pictures of the kids and their clothes and their street fashion, and I I felt like I went to FAMU this weekend. I was just going up. Come on, Rattlers. What y'all do? This the snake. Am I doing it? So shout out to FAMU and their amazing homecoming. Uh I will be there next year. Okay. I love the openness of happening. Like, hey, thank you, mommy. Yes, FAMU homecoming be lit. I went a couple of times. I bet you did. FAMU homecoming looks like a vibe. It definitely does, Eric. Shout out to Eric in the building. Shout out to my ESPN family who be watching me. I appreciate and love y'all over there. And shout out to I want to give a quick shout out to Corey Teller, who is going to be covering the football game. It must be a Miami football game happening this weekend, because that's what he covers, right? I think college. And he reached out to me through his beautiful wife to get some information on black owned businesses to feature. So if you guys are watching, I think it's ESPN Game Day, he's going to be featuring some black owned businesses in Miami. He always tries to do that type of coverage. So salute to Corey Taylor out there at ESPN, doing a great job in his coverage. And I love that he connects the local community and what he's doing. And he always does like some type of shout out when he does the Miami game. So yeah, definitely wanted to give him that. Shout out to HBCU homecomings. I've been to Howards and A&T's. That's what's up. I've never really been to a real homecoming, like the real experience, like going on the yard and the parties. When I've gone to party, I mean, homecomings has only been the parties. So next year, JJ, we going, and I want the full experience. Yard me up, let me step. What out? I ain't even gonna say the real thing, because I don't want them girls or boys to come get me. Oh, who, whatever I want to see the step shows. Ah, and uh, and all the hand symbols and all of the demonic things that people say it is, but it's not demonic to me. I want to see all of that. I want to see the stumping. I want the food. I want the fashion. I want the music. I want the concerts. Take me to the school buildings. I want all of it. Okay. I was waiting for JJ at the door. I went to NC and AT&T's Geo, greatest homecoming on earth this year. It was a great time. Did you go to A&T? Eric, you went to North Carolina, A&T for college? I'm wondering, but and you know what? Since we in Charlotte, we should probably try it, right? We should probably try North Carolina A&T's. If you put your damn hands, oh, 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 that's what they be doing, right? Stepping, set it up on, it's but the dog in me, First of all, tell them hoes. No, I'm just playing. AKAs, we love you over here. We love the AKAs. We love the AKAs. Don't jump me, y'all. We all sisters. We all sisters. No, other HBCUs. No, another HBCU, UMSC. What's UMSC? I gotta look that one up, Eric. They gonna no, don't get me. I'm y'all sister. Y'all see, first of all, y'all gonna mess around and y'all gonna see me come out on a probate. The whole divine eye gonna jump you. Not as much work as we do covering the Divine Nine. Y'all bet not jump me. I want to be a part of the Divine Nine. I won't tell y'all which one, but don't be surprised if y'all see me coming through here, because that is one of my goals, is to be in the Divine Nine. And I'm gonna figure out how to do it some way, somehow, when my life slow down. But I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Oh, University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Okay, that's HBCU. Shout out to them. Hey, hey. Ooh. I don't know what y'all do. Eastern Shore. Is it water? Is this y'all thing? Because fam, you got this. So do y'all do the wave? Shout out to Eastern Maryland. Maryland. University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. Erica Alpha, don't put up the wrong hands. Oh, Eric's an Alpha. Sorry. Look, Eric, I ain't mean no harm. I just hot pride, catch it. Okay, okay, Eric. Okay. Look, I ain't mean no harm. If anybody in here is in a divine nine, I didn't mean no harm. Me doing that is just showing admiration. Look, anytime I'm at a black event, especially at NABJ, they always do the divine nine roll call. I be in the front row with my camera like this. Like, oh, look at them stumping. Oh, look, I love it. It is so blackety black. It just feels like a sisterhood, a brotherhood. So I can't wait to the day that when I'm in the divine nine and I'm a step. I'm gonna be stepping. I'm gonna do the competitions. I ain't got that much rhythm, but I think I could step. I think I'll be able to do it. Okay. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be the girl. Y'all gonna be so sick of me. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be the one starting it off. I'm gonna be or whatever they be doing, I'm gonna be starting it off because that's just how much I want to be a part of the Divine Nine. Of course, their service to the community definitely aligns with who I am as a person as well. So many things, and I'm gonna do it, and y'all gonna see me, and y'all gonna be sick of me. I'm gonna be at my own family events, starting off the Divine Nine stroll, and ain't nobody else in my family in the Divine Nine, but I'm gonna be like, we finna do it. DJ, play the music. It ain't even gonna be no other people around me, and I'm gonna be the only one stepping and moving and pushing in my colors. I don't care. That's how hype I want to be, how much I want to be a part of the Divine Nine, and I want to step everywhere I go. I'm gonna be walking in the Walmart stepping. Hey, hey, in the aisle. Hey, let's go. I'm trying not to say which one I want to do because it's gonna be a dead giveaway. And I heard that's like a faux pas, like you're not supposed to let people know which one you want to be in, right? I don't know how we even got on this whole side thinking we got to go to homecoming next year, friend. We can go to the step show and be all at the yes. I'm gonna be at the front of the step show too. Please let's get a good seat because I want to see the girls and the boys step. Hey, hey, ooh, 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 hey, he. So Alexa, y'all hear her? We right there. Look, Florida Memorial, what y'all got going on? I don't forgot what the fuck I was supposed to be talking about. Here you go. News you can use. Homecoming, Florida's first Black History Museum to sit on historic FMU land. Florida Memorial University in St. Johns County signed the lease to pave the way for a new museum in St. Augustine. Shout out to Florida Memorial. If you guys didn't know, actually, and I found this out in the process of Florida Memorial having all this drama, but they actually own land in St. Augustine. So this is really cool that they're going to do it there on their land. So on Friday, October 17th, the past and the future met on the campus of Florida Memorial University as university representatives, community members, students, and state leaders gathered for what what many describe as a moment of coming home. Decades after leaving its former campus in St. Augustine during the civil rights movement, the Florida University Memorial Foundation, FMUF, signed a historic lease with St. Johns County. The agreement paves the way for Florida's first state-sponsored Black History Museum to be housed at the site once known as the Florida Normal and Industrial Institute. Nice. That's what's up. So there's going to be a first state sponsored museum. I'm actually surprised that we don't have one already, but you already know this is Florida. So of course we don't have things here. But I'm glad that the people are paving the way and doing this for Florida Memorial. So this is some feel good news that y'all could use. Another one that we have here is Eat Well Exchange and Dunn's Overtown Farm team up to empower families with gardening, cooking, and cultural nutrition. I love that. Eat Well Exchange. We actually did an interview with her when we were in Tulsa, the founder of that, and that was really cool. So let's get into what they got. Your mama. Wait, that's not the one. That's not the one we want to get to yet. What's going on? That is not it. I don't have it here, Ashley. So we're just gonna talk about what it is, right? So shout out to Eat Well Exchange and the Duns, the Overtown Duns farm. They're gonna be doing some they're teaming up to empower families with gardening and cooking and cultural nutrition. You know what? I could actually find it probably here real quick because I want to give people their things, right? We don't gatekeep over here. We don't gatekeep at Hello News. We let the people know what's going on and we share information. First of all, Eat Well Exchange got 45,000 followers. So, girl, salute to you. Teach me the game goes. I'm thinking we doing something with our little funky 11.5 200,000 followers. Come on, Hello News with 2.4 million impressions a month. Come on, Hello News. But Eat Well Exchange got 45,000 followers on you girls. That's right. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. So let's see if we can find this information for them. Free farmers market. I'm trying to see if she has something posted. Maybe she does, y'all, but let's see what this is. I don't know. I'm trying to find it, but shout out to Eat Well Exchange. Y'all can see it here. They got stuff going on their page. Go to their page. I'm sure they got it. And the Dunn's Overtown Farm has it. So moving on. Let's see. There was a robot that won a braiding contest. What? Oh gosh. That's hilarious to me. Let's get into this other news you can use story. Uh so there was a robot. Hey, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Now, why would this thing start acting up like this? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Tontis, did you change the? I don't have internet. Oh, here you go. I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on, y'all. See, the enemy is busy. The enemy, every time I'm trying to do the Lord's work with giving the community free information, it want to start acting silly. Let me stop sharing. I don't know what's going on with her. I may not be able to share that. You hear me? Y'all can hear me? Girl, you wouldn't be on if you didn't have internet. JJ, you know what? Next week, you're going to be my guest on the show so I can read you to the Can We Talk audience, okay? Come on the show next week, JJ. Give us some tax tips and then let me and you just run one verbally on the show. That'll be great. Let me try it again. Yeah, no, I'm dead ass serious. Let's do it. Let's do it. Uh, I'm gonna start doing my radio hotline and letting y'all come on the show and talk about hot topics with me. So okay, let's see. So this is from Black Enterprise. Oh, it was Black Enterprise slowing down my thing with all these pop-up ads. Black Enterprise. I'm trying to it's her. They the ones. Jeanette J on the road. No, you didn't touch it. We hear you. I'm trying to see. Yeah, JJ is on the road. You know, he like reading me. That's his favorite pastime. He's been reading me since we were 4 years old. But I love it. That's the basis of our relationship. Cause I get his ass together too sometimes, but he beats me. He'll get me every time. I'll never run it with him. Oh my gosh, this thing is. We ain't gonna be able to do this one this week because I don't know what type of bugs and trinkets and things Black Enterprise has on their website, but it is slowing me down. OMG, stop. Yes, Todd, that's how we get it. We definitely be on the floor rolling. I believe God brought my best friend in my life because he knew that I needed somebody to have the deepest, most rich, most belly busting, tear jerking laughs. I and no, and here's me. I laugh hard with a lot of people. No shade to Lex, Tantas, mama, like everybody. Y'all know we laugh hard, but it's just something about the laughs that me and JJ have, and the legit. No, my for real. We have been like this since pre-K. Ever since I met this little boy, we be laughing so hard. I still remember. I don't know what we used to laugh about as kids, but I still have vivid memories of us in pre-K playing with our Legos or playing outside and just laughing so hard. Like we just get each other. Like our sense of humor is just kindred spirits. Like if any, like nobody in the world could make me laugh like he made me laugh. I'm sorry. Like I will just cry laughing. I'll think about stuff he said from years ago and laugh about it like today, like he just said it. We don't even got to be on the phone. I'll just think about it and just cry laughing. That's just how funny he is to me. Like he's probably one of the funniest people on the planet to me. We about locked out. I was like literally playing God like that. No, like, no, for real. Like, we be like, I can't breathe. Please shut up. Like, I'm dying. Like, y'all ever have those good laughs with your best friend or your good person, your whoever it is, your partner, your husband, your best friend? You, like, if y'all laugh when y'all can't breathe, laugh when you like, and I almost feel like that's a black thing. Do y'all ever see white people laugh like that? I don't see white people laughing like how black people laugh. Like, if anybody follow Big Sexy on Instagram, it's a video of him and his friend tearing up a chair and a patio table outside, and they laughing so hard. And I just feel like black people do that. I've never seen two white girls or two white boys, like maybe white boys because they silly, but I never seen two white girls. They be like, "Oh God, I can't breathe. Oh, ah, oh." Like, I feel like that's some black stuff. Like, we be so extra, but I almost feel like this too because black people are so like spiritually connected because we are divine, that it be something like when we feel stuff, we feel it. So if something is funny, it be funny like in our soul, in our DNA, all in our skin and our pores. Like, we feel that shit down deep down at the tip of our toes, all the way to the top of our head. Like, we be laughing with our whole body. Like, I don't see other races laughing like that. Like, we be so weak. It be like sometimes I be like, stop, because I can't even breathe. I can't feel it. Like, it be so uncomfortable. I'm like, this so funny. I can't even take her. I can't even take her. That's some blackity blackness to me. That's blackness to me. And we don't got on this because of the thing don't showed up. I mean, won't show up for the next feel good story. But that was a good segue. That was a good segue. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Y'all got a special connection. Y'all be killing me. Yeah, we have you cracking up too. Whereas I laugh at each other so much. I feel the same way, friend. I don't laugh at anybody else like at all. Now I will say this: Alexis is a close second. Me and Alexis get down. Me and Alexis get down. We be cracking up. But it's just something I think because we got Alexis by 5 years, we just got a little deeper connection, JJ, than me and Alexis when it comes to the laugh. Wait, Tanta's that is not Janae. She's always says me, but it's her ass. No, no, no. JJ is hilarious. Like, he's very funny. Yep. We definitely Big Sexy and his friends. Mama used to have me laugh like that. Oh yeah, shout out to my grandma. Now I will say that before she was my first comedian, my grandma could make me cry. Like, I will say that, JJ. My grandma, now that my mom brought that up, my grandma could have me weak just like how you have me. But that's I think it's something black about it. It's something black. It's something black. If you grew up with best friend, very funny. Oh, Miss Velveeta. Yep. And yeah, all of us get together. Yep. Oh, tornado. That's a perfect way to explain. Yeah, that's the end of our feel good stories. I couldn't get that last one to come up, and I'm gonna say the next one for next week. I want to get into our hot topics before I get out of here because this one is juicy, 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 juicy. Let's get into it. Our hot topics. And I know we got a hot topic, we got a hot topic visual, don't we? Don't we? Am I tripping? I know we got a hot topic. Where's that? Well, anyways, here it go. Here it go. No, that's not it. I want my graphics. We have a hot topic. I don't think, Ashley, we didn't get it up in here. We didn't get it up in here. We didn't get it up in here. But I want to show y'all. Oh, I don't got the time. We gonna do the old school. We gonna take it to the old school doodle brown. How about that? Hot topics. That's hot. Look, when all else fails, you go to what you know. You go to what brought you to the stove. You go to what brought you to the show. Okay. Okay. And we had to go back to the original hot topic graphic. But today's hot topic is very juicy. Y'all know Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick. Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick out of Broward County. Well, apparently, yeah, she got into a screaming match. We ended with her with I think an opponent of hers, and she was like, "Yo, mama, your mama." So let's get into what what happened. Let me pull it up. Here it go. Oh, and I hope they got video too. Hmm. Here it go. Oh, girl. I'm like, oh, wait. Let's see if we got it here in StreamYard. Let's see if we got it here. I think we do. I think we do. I want to show y'all what when she started going off on the boy.
Okay, first of all, this is what we're not going to do, right? What I'm not going to do is not going to sit here. You're trying to sit here and try to convince me. I'm here as my official capacity, and you're making up a whole bunch of stuff that you're actually being sued on. You're being sued. You are being sued.
All these other people in the past about it too, and they got thrown out.
And they got thrown. No, they did not. Look, they did not get thrown out. No, they did not get thrown out. They did not get thrown out. They did not get
What type of
thrown out.
pathological
Elijah, I'm not going
You sat there and lied to all of these people about several different things. Where you get your money from?
Elijah, first of all, I'm not doing this.
The people in your district want to know what happened to the money.
Hold on, let me say something first. I want to thank you for having me here, right? But Elijah, what I'm not going to do is play these games with you, right? If you're going to come up here and be lying, you just be ready for war. Because I told you, I am not. Listen, I am not.
You're at war with your
I am
constituents.
not. No,
You refuse to hold yourself accountable to your
you because
constituents.
you're lying.
You continue to lie and over and and it's very unprofessional for a congresswoman to talk to her constituents. The way you disrespected people here has been disrespectful.
You are disrespectful.
You
And if
are.
you want to come up in here and be disrespectful, let's rock and roll.
We
I
rock
got
and roll.
time.
We can rock and roll.
I got
When you're
time
out of
today.
when
If
you're
you
out of
want
the
to
seat.
then
we're rock and roll.
Your mom.
Calm down for the moment. So I'll take a breather.
Oh, girl, y'all heard her when he called her a liar and she said, your mama. Oh my gosh, this has been going viral. Everybody has been talking about Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick and this boy going at it. And he been coming to her events and stuff, and I think she just had enough of him. And I'm good. Here's the thing. Has nothing to do with politics. This is just some personal stuff with me. If anybody knows me, it knows when I like playing or whatever, I love throwing out a good your mama, your mammy, your mama, your mammy. Y'all know here, a Miami girl gonna quickly say your mammy, your ugly mammy, your dirty mammy. Like we love that. So when she said your mama, I said, "Oh, Sheila from the hood. Sheila. What's Sheila from? She from Sis Trunk. Sheila from Sis Trunk, because y'all know she represent Broward County. Her and this man have been going at it. So let's see if we can get a little bit of context on what's going on. Let's see what's going on. But let me read this a little bit. So, Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick and her challenger, Elijah Manley, have been going back and forth for months, and things just hit a new level. Cherfilus-McCormick filed a $1 million defamation lawsuit against Manley, claiming that he has made false statements about her character and past business dealings. And recently, a video from one of their encounters went viral after she was caught on camera saying, quote, your mama, during a heated exchange. It's become one of the most talked about political moments in South Florida, not just for the drama, but for what it says about how tense this race has gotten and how high the stakes are into this election. Child, Sheila Cherfilus said, you're good for your mammy." Oh, Tantas, because I definitely don't say your mammy to you a couple of times. She definitely from the old school. When you say your mama, that's it. No, it definitely is. When somebody really make me mad, and I just want to, but you done it. Your mama is uh, when people say your mama, that means that they real mad, but they also running out of jabs to throw, or they tired. They don't feel like going back and forth with you. It's one level under fuck you. Like your mama is one level under that. Cause somebody be like, boy, F you. Like, I'm done with this. If somebody say your mama and walk away, like you got because the next level from that is to swing on you. It's really the fight. It's really just you just one level away from getting swung on, from getting swung on. Not Miss Teresa. No. When I'm saying your mama, and I know your mama and love your mama, I'm not talking about your real mama. I'm talking about some proverbial mama that don't exist. Because I say your mama to one of my good friends, Reggie Hopkins, and I'm gonna have to cut this and send it to him. But me and him have a Martin and Pam type of relationship where we go at it with each other. We fuss all the time. And he'll say something crazy to me, and I'll be like, your mama, your mammy. And he be like, I'm gonna tell my mama. And I'm like, you better not tell Miss Hopkins. I love her. You better not tell her. So when I say your mammy to somebody that I know and love their mama, I'm not talking about your mama, but I'm talking about somebody mama, okay? That's rank levels. Right, me too, because clearly I'm not talking about your mama. Right, exactly. I'm not talking about your real mama. But this lady and this boy have been going at it, and it is just another thing when you think about South Florida politics to me, because it's always some drama going on, right? Like, I wonder, do other parts of the country be having it going on like this, where they be tussling and fussing and doing the most? The city of Miami, the people be up there screaming and yelling at each other. Y'all already see what be happening at city of Miami Gardens with the way Councilwoman Wilson be crashing out on them people. Like, you know what it is? It's the mixture of all them goddamn islands. That's what it is. It's the Cubans, the Jamaicans, the Haitians, the Bahamians, the Dominicans. You know, it's just that spiciness of the islands. And you get all of that bubbled up into politics, it just seeps right over into it. It's the saucy sassiness of the Miami attitude. That's why if anybody, y'all, all us in here from Miami, except for maybe Eric and Tontis, but when we be going other places, they be like, Miami people so much, like our mouth too much, like we too we too saucy. Wait, what funky called the Jamaicans again? We love Funky Dineva, and Funky Dineva called the Jamaicans Jumaicans. So he be like, the Jumaicans. It's a verbal war constantly, definitely. Miami politics, always. And so here's the thing, that this is what the streets is saying about this encounter with Congresswoman Cherfilus-McCormick. They're saying that he's somewhat bringing her down to his level because she's the congresswoman already. Like, she's that girl. You work in DC. Like, you got elected, right? And so with him doing these, and here's the thing, I feel like this is what opponents do. They want to take you off your pedestal. They want to take you off your game. And so I actually give him kudos because his antagonizing ways, his jabs are getting to her, right? And so the fact that she's even engaging him and having these different, battle public arguments with him, it's people on the streets are saying it's bringing her down a notch. It's making her look like she's on his level when he's a young kid and a new person running for office. You're the incumbent. You really had a power. Like, honestly, real tea, if she ignores him, this doesn't make headlines. This doesn't go viral. We don't see it. I do understand that people can only be pushed so far. So I get that totally. However, I think if I'm elected official, if I'm a leader, if somebody who represents the public, I'm not stooping down to that level because in my head, I'm like, I got elected. I got the power right now. Like, you got to come find me. And I'm not going to give you my platform. I'm not going to give you my shine so you could ride on my coattails, so you could ride on my back. Because when I address you, I immediately bring you up to me, and it pushes me down a level. And there are certain people too that I've like gotten into it with, and sometimes I'm like, I see what you want. You really want me to put you on my platform, the one that we're building? Come on, Hello News family. And I'm like, I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that. I always have this too in my mind. Like, I have this this thing I imagine, like, one day I'm going to have this Breakfast Club interview. I'm going to have this Oprah interview, and I'm going to be talking about people and my life and things that brought me through. And I was like, it's certain people I won't even mention you. You won't even be brought up in a conversation. I don't even know you, girl. I will never even speak of you, boy. Like, I would never give somebody who's beneath me, who's out of my life, who means nothing, the platform that I built. And to me, that's what Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick is doing. Like, I really wish somebody on her team was like, yeah, let's chill. Let's get out of here. Because he's literally being talked about. I seen him on different news sites, and it's going viral and social media because she's like, your mama liked him and whatever. And he's running with it. He's doing Billy Corbin interviews and all these different things. And Miss Ma'am, don't give him too much. And I hear something too. Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick is in some legal issues as well. So I know he's been throwing that out there as well about her. I think it was something with some money that she got during COVID that was a miscalculation. She was supposed to get, I think, 50,000 and end up getting 5 million or something like that, and did not give the money back. And then I think she has like 20 years to pay it back. So it's some kind of funkiness going on with her. And I know he's been calling that out. But you know, if I was her, you got the pedestal, you got the power. I would not address you. I can promise you one thing. You think Congresswoman what's with the hats? You think Congresswoman Frederica Wilson will be tussling verbally with somebody? No, she won't. No, she won't. You will never hear Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, because this is her voice a little bit. You know, she's a little older in age, and she will not. It's gonna be about them 5,000 role models of excellence. It's gonna be about my hats. It's gonna be about me getting reelected. But you would never see her coming off her pedestal. She would not. She would not. She would not. She would keep that hat on her head, and it's gonna stay there. But she would not come off her pedestal to address somebody who was running for office against her. She won't even address you. You won't get nothing from her. I can't even come out the voice. I gotta slap myself out of it. I was like stuck. Feel like her spirit possessed me. I couldn't fucking stop talking like her. Congresswoman Wilson, we love you over here. Shout out to her son Paul running for city Miami Gardens councilman. He probably gonna kill me if he see this. Y'all know that's how that goddamn lady talk. I ain't playing. She like 80 years old. Would you think? You think her voice sound like mine? You think she's 37? No, she sound like the Tweety Bird grandmama. That's how she talk. Come on now. Now we respect her. I do got the voice down back. Yes, I do. I hope somebody clip this and I go viral, because this is what we doing. Ooh, y'all, that has been hot topics for the day. I'm looking at y'all comments. Lex, you gotta cut that one and send it to Mert. You gotta send that to Merticia. God, how you stop it? Not y'all telling me to stop. That's how she. Have y'all never heard her talk? That's how she speaks. I'm not even making it up. That's just her voice. It was the dog behind you that possessed me and came right into me. You got her voice up. I mean, that's how she sounds. She really do sound like that. You know. Y'all, this has been a fun episode of the Can We Talk podcast. I'm gonna get out of here so I could go get my laptop and get my life and get my things together. But as y'all know, before we get out of here, and I'm trying to get the show down to an hour and a half, hour like around this time. So this is a good time in the day. I like this. But y'all make sure y'all sign up for the High Low News email newsletter. It comes out every Saturday, fresh in your inbox with exclusive content. You can sign up for that email newsletter at highlowNewsMiami.com. You can also too follow us on all social media sites. Oh, y'all saw me slap myself. For real. Oh, thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Too bad only 14 people came in here today, but we gonna get our numbers up. I gotta get my promotion up. Shout out to our producer Ashley J. She has some tips and stuff for me to help us reach a wider audience. So we gonna keep growing and building on the show. Also too, I was a little late because of the tech issue. So I think to anybody who was looking for it to come on at 5:30, we probably lost them. But yeah. Good night, y'all. No, stop. Let me look and keep trying to come at me. But follow us on social media. Uh, Follow us on all the things. We are constantly growing. Shout out to our social media family that's over there. Messing with us over there. Like I said, we have over 11,000 followers on both Facebook and Instagram, which gives us what, like almost 23,000 followers right now, just off of 2 accounts. Our TikTok is slowly growing over there, so we're gonna start focusing over there on TikTok as well. Our YouTube is slowly growing as well, so I appreciate y'all for that. So yeah, follow us, share it. If you're watching on YouTube, we are really trying to get monetized and keep growing over there. So please like, subscribe, comment. Even if you're on replay gang, like, subscribe, comment, share it with somebody, share it with a friend. We're going to continue to grow this weekly news show. This is the only show where you're getting news commentary for South Florida, for regional news and national news. You got feel good news, community news. We interview people from the community who may not be able to get on mainstream media as quickly as you can on High Low News. So this is the people's platform. This is the people news outlet. And also, too, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Comcast Local Media Association grant, our Pivot Fund grant, the Press Forward grant, and our Borealis Racial Equity and Journalism Fund grant. You know, we're in renewal season, so I'm talking to a lot of these people right now and telling them the work that we're doing. And this podcast is a big part of that I'm talking to them about and that they really love and they're excited about. So I just want to say thank you to them publicly for the funding support that they have given High Low News so that we're able to have a podcast producer and editors and managing editors and reporters and pay myself a salary. So shout out to our grant funders, especially to the Pivot Fund, Tracy Power, our largest funder, who believed in me even when she was at Borealis at the Racial Equity and Journalism Fund. So just shout out to our funders who allow us to do the work that we do. But also too, if you're an advertiser, shout out to you too. Y'all see Alonzo Mourner talking every week. Shout out to Baptist Health. And yeah, shout out to the people who fund us, whether that's advertisers or grants that allow us to be able to do the work that we do, that allow me to live my dream, to share stories from people from my community, Black people, millennials, underserved communities. This is my mission. This is my work. And I could not do it without the dollars, the shillings, the ducats, the coins. Okay. And these are the people that help us out. So just wanted to say thank you. It's renewal season. So y'all pray for us that we are renewed at the same level from my mouth to God's ears. And I see there's some praying grandmamas, there's some praying aunties, there's some praying mamas and sisters and friends and all the things in the chat. So y'all send some prayers up for High Low News as we're in renewal season. And we pray that we will be funded back 100 at 100%, 100% in Jesus' name. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, somebody shout. Come on, somebody touch and agree. Amen. Come on, give me some prayer hands in the chat. Come on now. Come on now. Don't y'all want to see me keep acting silly on this podcast? I got to get paid to do that, okay? Come on now. Yes, you better come through with that word, JJ. 150%. Come on now. Let's go. Come on now. I love y'all for real. Y'all make sure y'all follow us. Like I said, share it, like and subscribe it. Yes, today has been a silly, funny day, but when I say I could use this laugh, I could use this joy, I could use this energy, y'all have filled me up. Y'all filled up my spirit today. I am every time. Sometimes when I don't have the energy to do the show, and I come on to having shows like this, it just lets me know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, that I'm walking in my purpose and my mission. And you guys fill me up for that, and I just love y'all for it. You go on here, friend. I think this is setting. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Yes, but y'all, we gonna get out of here. Let me go get my laptop, laying hands on High Low. We gonna keep that one on the screen because yes. Let's go. And as y'all know, we like to pay our bills. So y'all listen to what Alonzo Mourner got to say over here. Oh, before we go, we got to add that we want to play right here too, because there is something coming up called the Jazz in the Heights. Y'all gotta go and pull up on them. Okay, I'm gonna be out there. Okay. Look, y'all hear Frederica Wilson voice trying to come back on me. Y'all hear her trying to come in my spirit. Look at her. Let me go to Ed. Let me show.
I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at?
Let's play it again.
I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at?
So let me let y'all know, because I thought they had some more audio. So 803 Fresh, who sings Boots on the Ground, they're going to have Drew Hill, NSYNC, and so many more are coming to America in Miami Saturday, November 8th Saturday, November 8th, 2025. It's going to be happening at the Miami Park Fairgrounds. Tickets are available at jazzintheheights2025.eventbrite.com. They stood watch while we slept. They sacrificed so we could dream. They gave their all and asked for nothing. This Veterans Day weekend, let's give our love, our presence, and our gratitude to the men and women and people who wore the uniform and protected our freedom. If there's ever a time to show love and support for our veterans, it is now. Veterans Day weekend. Go to Jazz in the Heights. It is powered by the Office of Keone McGee. Shout out to Keone McGee, Janey, Brandon, and the whole team over there down there in District 9 for allowing Hilo News to be another partner for the third year in the row. So we're going to have content, information, promotion, so you guys know what's going on at Jazz in the Heights. It's happening November 8th. We're going to be out there with our tent. I'm going to be activating with Papa Keith out there as well. So y'all make sure y'all pull up on us. And also too, on November 1st, we're going to be at Jazz, not karaoke, in the gardens as well. So we're going to be activating in November at 2 events. We're going to have our podcast tent, photo booth giveaway. So y'all make sure y'all pull up on us. And we're going to be doing that November 8th at Jazz in the Heights. That is in our South Day area, Miami Park. So y'all make sure y'all pull up and tell them Hilo News sent you. Guys, it's been another amazing day of the Can We Talk podcast. I love y'all for real. Let's pay some bills and let's listen to what Mr. Alonzo Mourning got to say. Love y'all. Bye.
When I was diagnosed with cancer last year, I was asymptomatic. I felt great. I wouldn't have found out if I didn't do a voluntary screening. Take charge of your health, go to the doctor, be proactive with your health.